Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Aussie Fishing 4-Wheel Drive Adventures. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a few months since I had a video up. Just had a bit of a string of really bad weather. And yeah, went down to Tasmania for a trip and just a lot of tough fishing. Trip I did to Tasmania, yeah, fished Port Sorell from the Bakers Beach side and fished Brid River at the mouth and that. Throwing double clutches and things and all sorts of stuff. Could not catch a fish. Me and Scott couldn't catch a fish. I had the boat out once here. I caught a snapper, which I ate. That was good. Caught a 63 centimetre flathead in Bateman's Bay and the Clyde River around the oyster racks. And I did have a lot of footage of stuff. I ended up just wiping it all. Just couldn't really string it all together to make one decent video. Went out and had a look at the prawns, early season prawning back in October. Saw millions of prawns, little tiny ones. There were some, let's call them schooly size there. I did keep a dozen or so just for bait, whatever. But I'll probably be out soon. Kick the prawn season off. The weather yesterday, the wind, unbelievable. That sort of blew itself out last night. I would have taken the boat out, except it's low tide right now, just going low tide, and it's very hard to launch from that ramp by myself, so could have gone into the Clyde, but hadn't done any rock fishing for a while, so came out here. So today's plan, got about 3 hours to fish. Didn't have any bait, fish or anything in the freezer, sort of starting from scratch, so I've just bought a side of striped tuna. And I'm going to kick off. I'm going to throw a slab out, on the bait rod. We'll get that out. Going to try and switch over to catching a yakka and putting out a live bait. Haven't done that for ages. In a couple of weeks, heading up to Foster Tongue Curry. Scott's driving down from the Gold Coast, Scott and Simon with his boat. I'm driving up from here, sort of meeting in the middle. And going to chase the flathead. I've just brought this is mostly my Murray cod swim bait rod, so when I go flathead fishing I'm going to use this just to throw. This isn't really a big lure, but some bigger lures than that probably, but just wanted to see how that goes out here. Just get a bit of practice in. But anyway, we'll get some bait on there, strip of tuna, and we'll take it from there. Let's get into this. I'm excited for this. Okay, and we're off. So yeah, I've just got a nice strip of the striped tuna, size 4 circle hook, just a snapper lead, bit of 40-pound leader. A few waves coming in, I think that's good. All right. Perfect. Move back here. All right. We'll just hold on for a couple of minutes and just get a feel of what's going on out there. Tide's less than ideal. Hopefully just some yakkas around. Pretty keen to do the live baiting. It's been a while. Just brought some breadcrumbs for a bit of burley. So hopefully next week I can get the boat out. Tides will be a lot better. At the very least I'll get into the river, chase some flathead. But yeah, it's just been so tough, eh? There has been some good weather, but days that I haven't been here, or I'm just working, or just always seems to be something going on. But yeah, just a collection of real bad weather, a lot of big swells and yeah, lots of wind and rain and all of that. I was so surprised in Tasmania to catch as little as we did. It was just, even flying in over Bass Strait, you could see the ocean was like a bloody bathtub out there. It was just flat, just nothing really happening. Beautiful there, but yeah. All right, I might park this. I'll run up and grab the swim bait rod, and I'll have a few casts, and yeah, I'll turn you on with something actually happens. So nothing happening yet. Okay, so I think this is a 6-inch Berkeley Shimmers, whatever. I'll stick a little bit of S factor onto that. And just do a few casts. Who knows? This time of year, the fishing can be a little tough here, like on the rocks and stuff. But it's certainly, we're at a point where it's coming into the best part of the year in this area anyway. I think summer is, autumn. So that's that. But yeah, who knows what's lurking around. Almost looked like there was a fish following that. That's getting very big casts. You can probably need a heavier lure than what I'm using, but anyway, she'll do for today. A little bit of experimenting. Let's sink a little bit more, I think. Try up there and go up on the cliff here. Sometimes that could be good, although you're high up, you can get a view of what's going on. So I just want to see how it's looking in the water. Bait rod's fine. Alright, I'll keep plugging away. What's that red thing down there? Someone's float. I'll keep plugging away. I'll turn you on if something happens. Okay. Let's got a little bit of the tuna on under a bubble float. It's a burley mix. I just got breadcrumbs. I just mixed a bit of the tuna, sand, a bit of the water. Sand helps it sink a bit. Spread some of that around. Not actually seeing the actors yet, so they may or may not be here. Find out soon enough. little bit more burly, I think. It's not looking good, but you never know. The school can just sort of be 20 metres along the shore there, and they pick up the scent and they come. Doing that burling, that have not seen a single fish, let alone a yakka, so what to do. Might wind this bait in again, we'll have a look at that, see what's going on. I may try the small rod burley off the end there, see if that's any better. Come on, fish. But she seems pretty quiet out there. It is dead low tide, so well, it's probably just changing. Tide's starting to come back in, but yeah, we'll see. It may get a bit better as things develop. Alright, so we'll put a fresh bit of bait on that one, and yeah, we'll continue burling off the end of that point. Alright, I know my burley mix isn't very big, but it does help. Just gonna put a little bit of the green weed, mix that into it as well. Got a little bit of a gully down here where the water's washing. Big wave, wait for him to go. Yeah, there's a bit going on down there. Must be rod. Alright, well, we'll just let that bubble around out there for a couple of minutes and see if there's anything happening at all. Alright, I think I'm going to give up on trying to catch a livey. They're just not there. Probably going to pull that dead bait in as well. And gosh, I don't know. Might stick what are we going to do? Stick a metal on the bait cast on the swim bait rod. I think I was using this on my last video. Toss that. I'm going to do it from up here to start with. Sort of see what's going on down there. Bit of height. See if there's any fish around at all. Oh, fish. There's a salmon. There are fish there. There's one lone salmon out there, I think. All right. Might put a few casts in off the point. Just beautiful today. Okay, dropping that on, 55 grammer Rapala. See what we can do with this. Alright, go down the end, have a few casts down there. Drop one in here. Okay, well I've been casting this lure for, oh geez. Look at this. There we go. Casting this lure for about 20 minutes, and at first cast I saw a salmon. Oh, it's a yellowtail kingfish. Lost him. Came up for a look, just a little rat. That'll be a great catch. Gosh, I'm just about to bail and that happened. Okay, so I've just cut a big slab of the tuna. Just put it out as a dead bait under the float. Just put one circle hook through it. You never know. Probably just give that like half an hour and we'll be out of time then. So here we go. And somebody to put this rod. Alright, okay, I'll turn you off if something happens, turn you back on. Okay, the float is being pulled under a bit. Might just be a squid or something. Okay, fresh bait's out. See what happens. If there are squid around, it's good. I'll get the squid jig out. My squidding's been a bit piss poor this year, so anyway, that's out there. Turn you on and something happens. Alright, well, that's been floating around for, oh, something happened then. Yep. I think it's a squid, eh? Like a squid. Bit of jet propulsion going on. It's kind of hard to leave, but I've got to go to work. It went under there. It's gone. It's back. Come on. Yep, there again. And it's under. Ugh, definitely squid. See if we can bring it in and see if we can see the squid. I don't. Oh. Yep. Oh. Salmon, I think. I can see the fish. Yeah. On. Bonito, I think. Yep. No, big salmon. That's an absolute stonker. He's just a bit big. I'm tempted to keep him for bait. But I think he can go back. I'm not going to measure him. He'd be pushing 60. Nice. All right, I'll get him back. Ah. All right, beautiful. Okay guys, that's it. I've run out of time, got to go to work, be right. Catch a fish right at the last moment. That was pretty good. Beautiful day to be out here. Just good to be out fishing. Probably be back tomorrow. I may attempt to get the boat in. It's hard because it's yeah, it's a difficult boat ramp at low tide. But anyway, one way or another, I'll be fishing tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Okay. Welcome back. It's the next day, guys. Look how clear this water is. Beautiful. Now, I'll see if I can throw this squid jig without getting it snagged up on the weed. There's certainly plenty of weed. Just going to work my way around here out to the end, and yeah, just keep casting for squid. Squid's the main objective. I've just brought this rod, and I've just got my 10-foot spin rod. Whoop. So yeah, keeping it pretty simple. Kind of wish I'd had the boat out, but that's a hassle. It's dead low tide. Normally where I'm standing would be underwater. So yeah, I'll keep persisting with this and switch on if something actually happens. Okay, back at this spot. We'll try here first. Not that I was seeing squid here. Off the end yesterday seemed to be, but again from up here you can see what's going on. If there are squid around, bit of a bird's eye view. Seemed to be quite a few squid here yesterday in this spot. So, there we go. A bit calmer than yesterday, much nicer. Wind's meant to come up this arvo, but and the swell too, I think. But yeah, it is dead low tide. Probably not much movement in the water. Okay, nothing. I'll change the colour of the squid jig, but I'll come back to that. I'll give the I might throw I've got a metal on, so I'll throw that straight up on the other rod, and I might switch that over to a soft plastic and give that a go, and then come back to the squidding after. Okay, so it's gonna toss the metal. I don't know what they are, 55 gram Samaki flash. Alright, so she's a good rod for exploring ground. This one, you get such a long cast out of it. Did have that little rat yellow-tailed kingfish came up yesterday on the lure. Didn't hit it, but always encouraging to see them around when it was such a quiet day yesterday. Struggling. Alright, turn you on if something happens. There's a school of fish. I'm not too sure what they were. Might have just been salmon moving along the edge here. There are fish around. Alright, changing over to a soft plastic. Slip one of those on, run that along the bottom, see how we go. Okay, that's on. As good as it's going to get. Let's do this. Yeah, we've got a fish on. Oh, it's got a little bit of weight to it. Yep. Kingfish. Awesome. Now we're going to get this guy in. I'm going to lose this guy if I don't get him in. Oh, it has. It was a tough ass, that one. Quite bendy, this rod. Tried to get him around to wash him up in this gutter, but did not happen. Do that again. Well, that's exciting. Wind's starting to pick up now. It's meant to go to about 30-40 kilometres an hour, this arvo. So, kind of wish I'd been out earlier doing this. that's it. Bit too much. I don't normally do this, but can't hurt. Alright, I think that's going to do. Last cast. So yeah, pretty slow going. Good to get that kingfish. Sucked it, I dropped it, but yeah, good to see something anyway. My squid drought continues. I haven't caught a squid this year. I'm fucking hopeless. Last year they were easy, but anyway. Alright, that's it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. So a couple of quiet days fishing, just cooked the kingfish, dropped it, caught the salmon on the live bait, which was good fun, good to get out finally. Still a bit quiet in the ocean. Went out that night, had a look around at the prawns. Still lots of small prawns, nothing really worthwhile. A few more weeks and that'll be off and running. And yeah, great couple of days fishing. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next time.